Ms. Wensner, Mr. Worthy, the two of you have been together for 3 years. You moved in together because you planned to get married, but then you called off the wedding after the stripper broke the platter at the house. Now you want $500 for the deposit on the wedding hall and $300 for the platter that the stripper broke. Is that about it?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Why don't you tell me how we got there?
Well, when we first met, we met at church, and everything was just like peaches and cream.
Uh-huh.
But once we moved in together, that's when I started seeing the true colors.
What did you see?
He had his friends over there. They was drinking, loud music, playing dominoes, all kind of stuff. Because one day when I walked outside, my neighbor had told me, you know, you got a lot of traffic coming in and out your house. I was like, what? So he doing all this stuff while I'm at work.
Were you partying at the house while she was at work?
No, I wasn't partying. It was a get-together. You know, like, it was a get-together.
Tell Miss Brenda to mind her goddamn business, man. Don't worry about the traffic that's going on. Worry about cleaning your goddamn gutter, Miss Brenda. Worry about your man.
Now, what's the difference between a party and a get-together?
Get-together like friends, you know, we have like, we go to different people's houses, each other's houses. It'd be my house sometime. And we talk. Some people having issues, so we talk about the issues they be having. So it's like a get-together. Ain't no party. Yeah, we do play music and stuff.
You play music? Any alcohol?
It'd be alcohol sometimes.
Music and alcohol sometimes.
Sometimes it'd be in the morning. Because
and at least once there was a stripper.
It was a stripper because one of my friends single. So he brought a friend over. You know, his friend.
Yeah, okay. So he was having get-togethers.
Yeah, he's having get-togethers.
So tell me what happened the day you discovered the stripper.
I went to work. I'm a caterer, okay, and I particularly do fruit displays and stuff like that. So I did a fruit display, which I left it there because I had to go to do another fruit display somewhere else. So I sent one of my friends over to pick that one up. So when she walked in, she seen a lot of stuff, and she gave me a call like, Rachel, you need to come. So when I opened the door, Mr. Tipney over here, with his wife beater shirt on and his pants sagging, had his beer can in the air and was just, and then everybody else was just rapping to the music and doing all kind of stuff. And so then I turned around, and there was a lady on my table dancing. I wanted to knock the top of his head off.
Mr. Worthy, were you in a wife beater shirt with your pants sagging and a beer in your hand, looking at a stripper with your 42-year-old self?
Hey, she wasn't a stripper. She just was having fun and partying, you know, dancing. She was dancing on the table.
She was just an acquaintance
She was my
who liked
friend.
to dance on the table.
Everybody was dancing. They was boogling, you know.
Everybody was bugging, getting down to it. I ain't got no problem with it. Only problem I had, bro, is that if this was going on during the middle of the day, that's about 5, 10 grown adults that's not working. That's not working. At 46 years old, I don't think that you should be having house parties at 10 o'clock. They having day parties at 10 o'clock in the morning, bro. We can't have shit. Damn, they take the club from you, then they take the day party from man. Yeah, my only issue with that is, bro, if you're not working. And again, hey, you do what you do. You do what you do as far as entertainment and all of that. I ain't got no objections towards that. You got to take that up with the old lady. But I'd be concerned, bro. At 10 o'clock, we need to be clocked in. We need to be working.
Everybody was boogieing.
Yeah, we was dancing, you know.
But she got on the table.
Yeah, she got on the table. You know.
Your Honor, when she was up there dancing or doing whatever she was doing, I don't know what she was doing. But she turned around, I started her, I was like, what the is going on up in here? And I'm finna handle him, I'm gonna talk to you. And she got startled. So her stiletto, she kind of like tripped and fell, and my glass, my crystal platter fell on the ground. And that crystal platter cost $350. My grandmother gave me that.
Now, Mr. Worthy, you say Ms. Windsor acts like it's not your home, too. Like you're a guest in her house.
Yeah, like I'm a kid or somebody just passing by. You know, like, you know, she make rules up. She tried to tell me what to do, what not to do, like to get together. She tell me I can't have my friends over like I'm a little kid or something.
But don't you think that's kind of a kiddish thing to do, to have a bunch of people over during the day drinking and some woman dancing on the table? It doesn't sound really mature or homeowner-like.
Well, it's not drinking all the time. Sometimes, like some people lose family members. They need somebody to talk to sometimes. It's really serious. So we just friends get together. Now
You're gonna try to sell me that you into grief counseling or something. I mean, it's you getting together, you having a good time, you got women dancing on the table, you drinking, and your pants are hung low.
different moves, different days, you know. We just
You say she's unnecessarily jealous.
always. Like for one time, we was at the grocery store. This lady, you know, middle-aged lady, was carrying some water. I told her I was going to go over there and ask her, do she need help? So I went over there and asked her, so I helped the lady carry some water to her car. When I got back, Rachel got upset and told me I disrespect her for going over there helping that lady. And I felt like I didn't. So she made that outing. We used to go out a lot. She made that little outing miserable because we didn't even talk through the whole grocery store. She walking around pushing baskets like she just didn't care about me.
Mean mugging, all upset with it. Did you get mad because the man simply helped another woman with her grocery bags?
I wasn't even thinking about him. But, Your Honor, he is the one that's...
Yeah, she got mad, and then she didn't even answer the question. She got mad. She got mad and was pushing the car and act like she ain't him. Hey, baby, can we get the buffalo chicken tender wings that I like? Hey, baby, can we get the butter spread, the little honey barbecue one that I like? Yeah, she did that. She did that. And what I don't like about that is, bro, that's a characteristic. That's a good person. That's a good person. If you go over there and I would want somebody to do that to my grandmother if she was carrying water or something like that. I would want that. So I never really understand how people, I mean, it's a them thing. That's how I do understand it. It's you. It's you. It's not me. Whatever make you feel, however you feel about that situation. But I'm looking at it like, bro, if you see me like sitting up here, that would mean, okay, let's just say I see your mom. I see your mother out carrying water or something. I do the same thing. So I don't like that. I don't like that, bro, because I honestly, and again, this is my opinion, in today's society, we need a lot more of that. It's everybody out trying to do what they trying to do, trying to get what they trying to get, trying to go where they trying to go. You don't give a fuck about who in the other lane. You don't care about the, might be somebody behind you. You got goddamn a whole cart full of Walmart items, 2 carts filled up to the top. The lady behind you got a goddamn dinosaur for her son's birthday, and you ain't. Yes. So I do believe we need more of that in this world. So I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. I don't think that being kind or what's that, being a gentleman? You being a gentleman about it. He being a gentleman about it should be held against you. I don't like that.
jealous. I'm sitting down with a client at my job. He blowing up my phone. I don't answer, of course, because
You're in a meeting. You're in the
I'm in the
middle
meeting
of
with
pitching
a
a
client.
business.
So in about 15 minutes later, here he come busting through the door, up in this man's face, talking about who is this, da-da-da, and all that. And I ran the client off, so I done lost the client.
Mr. Worthy, did you do that?
She called everybody a client. She like attention from men, so she told me it was like co-workers going out for dinner. I didn't know it was just one man. So I felt like she was doing something wrong, so I went up there and checked on her.
But I'm the one jealous.
You didn't check on her. You went up there and started some stuff.
That's not P, brother. That's not P, brother. You never let him see you sweat. She up underneath of your skin. So now she win. You don't do nothing like that. She could have been signing. You see, she could have been goddamn in the middle of signing a goddamn $1 million check. Because the boss, you know what I mean, they done worked out a little situation where as though she get a forward advance, it's a loophole in the contract. So they could have been signing a check, bro, and you going, nah. And if you got to go through all of that, then you shouldn't be with her. Then you shouldn't be with her, bro. It ain't never an excuse. It ain't never an excuse. And that's man or woman. That's man or woman. It's never an excuse to go play detective and, oh, she there with this person. All right. So then what happened if goddamn she started business and then she got to have a meeting with somebody and this a dude? It's forever. It's forever. This is the earth. I was trying to say earth and world. I said the earth. No, I said the word world. I was about to call it the Earl. This is the world, bro. This is the world. You're gonna run into people from the opposite sex, and if that's a problem, then yeah, you got some issues. You got some issues to deal with.
Checking on us. Hey, baby, you okay? It's not hollering at the client and making them go away.
Yes, I was wrong that time.
Yeah. You know, it's so interesting to me. Everybody comes in, yeah, we met at church. And nobody got any church manners at all. Everybody's hooting and hollering, cussing, carrying on, got babies with this, that, the other one, and their mother. And, but we met at church.
That's why.
Now, Mrs. Windsor, after the stripper incident, you kicked him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I understand, no doubt
I know
about
all
it.
his stuff.
Here's the part I don't understand. Why'd you let him back in?
Well, he was paying half the bills
Oh, well, I'll do
and the
it.
rent. And he was on the couch.
Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Worthy. You're a construction worker, correct?
Yeah, I'm a laborer, yeah.
How did you run with this rotating party and still work?
Like some days, jobs be slow, work be slow.
I gotcha.
So,
I gotcha.
I get to, you know, have get together with my friends, and so I go over their house or they come to my house on days like that.
Yeah.
It was always at my house.
You let him back in. Did it get better? You put him on the couch. You didn't let him back in the bed.
No, I ain't coming back in the bed. Wasn't nothing cracking with that. Nothing.
No, not
Nothing.
nothing.
He ain't even
Nothing.
apologized.
Nothing.
He ain't even apologized.
He didn't apologize.
No.
Let me ask you this. Do you know why she was angry?
Because that lady was on the table and broke her dish.
And don't you think that's something you could apologize for?
I told her I was sorry. She just didn't want to listen to me.
She didn't want to hear it?
You know, she.
But you still think you should have the right to have the party there?
Yes, it's my house too. You know, she wanted to make the rules. I haven't made no rules on her. You know,
Your
about
Honor,
coming in.
before he even moved in, we talked about this. No drinking in the house, no friends, and no running in and out in the house.
Did that happen?
I don't remember.
Nah, man, even if it did, my mother used to talk to me like that when I was 9, bro. Yeah, I couldn't bring my snacks in the house. You know what I mean? Take the shoes off. He had to take the shoes off before you come in the house. Before the street lights come on, he can't be out after the street lights. God damn. She talking to him like he 9. Talking to him like he not. My dog work, he paying bills. God damn it, if he want to have a day party at the crib, he can have a day party at the crib. What's the problem? Yeah, she a little bit too many rules and stipulations. I don't like that. I don't like how she put that.
I don't remember. But she's just jealous and stuff like that because probably her past relationship, she went through a lot of problems. And she didn't put her problems on my problems,
Right.
on me. So,
So she had trouble with men in her past,
Yeah.
and now she's
blaming me for every lady I
blaming you
talk
for
to.
what they did. Let me ask you this. You say that, you know, everybody's talking about you and the stripper on the table and all of that, but you say she leaves the house in granny clothes and comes back looking like a stripper.
Looking like a hoochie mama.
Looking like a hoochie mama.
Tight
Tell me
pants.
about that.
Tight pants, no sleeves on her arms, just chest out, you know, just really
She doesn't leave the
disrespectful.
house like that? She changes after she leaves?
She changed. Like one time I was in the mall with my friend, ran across Rachel and her friend, she looking different. I'm checking her out, you know, because I like ladies, you know. It was Rachel though.
Right.
You know what I'm
You go,
saying?
"Ooh, who is this chick?"
Yeah.
Turn around, it was your woman.
It was my lady, you know.
Now, Ms. Windsor, when you're not around them, do you hoochie it up a little and go out and?
Your Honor, I do turn it up. But,
turn
yes,
it
I
up.
turns it up. But when I'm leaving from the house, I have my culinary attire on. And after I get off work, it's time to turn it up.
Turn it up.
Yeah, so I put my coach dress on and, you know,
And where do you wear this hoochie attire? Where do you go?
not to church, of course.
No, well, that's good.
Real.
That's good. You not cheating on him?
I'm not cheating.
Not running around?
Not running
Not
around.
seeing another guy?
Not seeing another
Not
guy.
texting anything
No
inappropriate?
texting or nothing.
One time, one of my friends then witnessed her out with a man. And he called and told me, I said, Rachel, you know, so I said, where? She said, she on a date with a dude. You know, I'm like, what? But when she got home, I asked her. She just told me, mind my business, was another business deal, you know. So she went in the room, slammed the door, and that was it. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
What you mean you don't know what to do, bro? You pose it. Nah, negative. if it walk like a duck, dress like a duck, quack like a duck, then god damn it, it is a duck. You're not gonna sit up here and tell me that, oh, I like to go out dressed like a provocatively, and I'm just out chilling provocatively. Hell no, bro. It come with that. You know what kind of attention that you looking for. Then she lied because the judge she gave her 5 outs. You sure you're not cheating? You sure you're not texting nobody? You ain't talk to nobody? You ain't walk next to nobody? You ain't say nothing to nobody? You gonna just sit up here and straight up lie. Straight up lie, bro. And strike one, caught you by strike 3, bro. Strike 3. You lied about it. She lied. I don't like her. I don't like her, bro. Oh, you was sneaky. All of that is just negative, bro. It's just not you sneaking out the house, you sneaking wearing shit underneath and shit that you really ain't trying to wear, and then you wore it, and then you really wore it out there, and then after you wore it, you got what you wanted, and you cheated on them. God damn. Come on, bro. And got the nasty word.
Was she dressed hoochie or was she dressed cater?
She wasn't catering.
Mr. Worthy, Ms. Wensner came here because she wants you out of the house. She wants you to pay back her deposit, and she also wants you to pay for the platter that the stripper broke. You say, however, you just want her.
Yeah, she want me too. She's just upset right now. You know, and plus I didn't call off the wedding, so I don't owe her no deposit for nothing. And she just need time to cool off so we can stay together.
Well, how long ago did the stripper incident occur?
That was before Valentine's Day, around February.
In February
Yes.
sometime. Are you still on the couch?
Yes.
She's staying mad for a minute there.
She's still mad, and that's my bed, and I pay half the rent. You know, we lease a switch.
Are you?
You know.
I feel you, Mr. Worthy. I feel that. I really, really do. Are you on the lease as well? Or
Yes.
He's on the lease?
Yes.
And he's on the couch?
And he better be glad he ain't in the doghouse.
Ms. Windsor, do you still love him?
I still love him, but you know what? I can't deal with he's been very immature. You know, he's partying. I'm ready to settle down. You know, and he's partying, drinking, and, you know, those are the rules. And now it's to a point to where he's never at home, since I told him he couldn't do it here. So he's always moved it somewhere else.
Well, so he's going to the party elsewhere.
Yeah, so he's going to the new party house.
Okay. Mr. Worthy, you said in your papers, he says, she needs to accept you for who you are. And who you are likes to do this kind of stuff. And I get that.
Yes.
My question to you is, do you see where she's coming from? You guys are in your 40s. You've had, between the two of you, you have raised 12 children.
Yep.
She's tired and wants to sit down. Do you see that possibly as an accommodation to the woman you profess to love, that you might ease back on the thing, or you think it's an unreasonable request given that you're not doing anything particularly wrong?
I think that's really hard. That's me. That's what I like doing. That's making me happy, being with friends. And I'm leaving the house, trying to avoid it to make her happier, you know?
Right.
Because she just have an attitude.
Let me ask you this, Ms. Windsor. Was he like that when you met him?
No, he wasn't like that. Why?
That mean that he don't like you. Shout out to Doug for keeping it 100, man. Stand on that. Stand on that. If you enjoy doing whatever you're doing, bro, then say that. Then say that. And if she don't like it, then that mean that y'all not compatible. That don't mean that she a bad person, you're a bad person, none of that. That just mean that she at a point in time where she ready to settle down and you enjoy hanging out and chilling with your friends. That's all that is. That's all that is. I don't gotta get messy. You don't gotta get, well, you immature. We ain't gotta get to the name calling. We ain't gotta get into none of that. We ain't gotta get into none of that. And like I said, bro, it sounds like he don't want to be around you. And that's why I tell you, bro, when I think about it and I think about relationships and marriage and all of that stuff, bro, I'm like, for me, I feel like a big part of it would have to be compatibility, bro. You would have to be compatible. You would have to, because, all right, We going. It's a marathon. Not even a word. It's a. I don't know. It's an eternity. Like it's an eternity. Even in the grave. Even in the ground. She gonna be rolling over next to you in the ground, bro. So it's an eternity for me. I want to do it with somebody that I'm compatible with. Let me do it with somebody. All right, I can hang with that. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Or I ain't gonna digress, bro. I ain't gonna digress. But what I'm trying to say is, bro, I believe that. I believe to make things easier, you just gotta be compatible with a person. And in that situation, it look like they not. I think they care about each other. They're not, intentionally trying to hurt each other, nothing like that. But ultimately, you just might not be compatible. And it's nothing wrong with that, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. It's 1,000 million people with 1 million different personalities. I was just their match. It just didn't match.
And dining and
Well, what was he doing when you met him?
and caressing and doing just everything was just peaches and cream.
Let me ask you this. If he continued to caress and wine and dine, would you not so much mind the rotating party? Is it not so much what he's doing, but what he's not doing that's keeping him out of the bed?
The drinking. He drinks too much.
That can't be new.
Yes, new.
How long were you dating before you decided to get married?
We were dating like almost 3 years, but it's okay. We wasn't seeing each other every day, maybe like 2 or 3 times out the week because of my work. So so the 2 or 3 days that he did see me,
He was cool.
he was cool. He wasn't drinking or nothing.
But since he moved in, you got to see the full extent of Mr. Worthy.
The real deal.
And now you think he's no longer worthy. Right. Now, the wedding that you called off is really supposed to happen about a month and a half from now.
Yes.
Have you really called it off, or are you just mad and letting him sweat it out?
I'm mad letting him sweat it out.
So,
I
you
mean,
haven't lost that
I put like a halt on everything.
Did you
Because
let the church go? Did you tell the church that date you don't need to hold it?
That. I got my 500. But I canceled.
You got your 500?
Yeah, but
Well, then what you suing him for? Just for fun, huh? See if you could get it? I understand.
I don't find nothing funny about dishonesty. And you just sat up there and lied, flat out fit, and then told on yourself in the middle of court, trying to take that man up top. She would have to go. She would have to go, bro. That's foul. That's foul, bro. That's foul, bro. I don't see nothing funny about that. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, if it was me trying to sue you for a deposit that I got back, I'd be a goddamn broke MFer, no good, dirty, down, low, rotten, pig stealing muff. I'd be all of that. I'd be all of that, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. That's low. That's low. And then the fact that embarrassed. You gotta be embarrassed. And then you got caught. You caught yourself lying about it. And not you caught yourself. But y'all get what I'm trying to say, bro. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. For $500? For $500? But you love me. But you love me, though. I tell you, I don't think that's the definition. I don't think that's the definition. $500. Hey, I'm going to fuck you over for $500. I mean, I got my deposit back, but I'm going to see if I can get an extra $500 up on you. She should have to pay him $500. She should have to pay him $500 because it's her fault. They probably wouldn't even be down there right now if it wasn't even for her. Shit like this, bro, and stuff like this. And I don't find that funny. I don't find that funny, bro. That's petty. That's petty. I don't think that you can sit up here and say, okay, I really, truly, honestly love a person or I'm in love with a person, and you in court try and rip them off, try and take them off for $500. That's sick, bro. And then I'm here now. Forget it. I'm already here now, bro. We done already got here. This is what it is. And then you look at the pattern. Look at the pattern. You treat them like crap. You got the dude sleeping on the sofa and all of this other stuff. You cheated. you cheated on a man and all of that stuff, bro. Nah, she would have to go. She would have to go. I don't care where we met at or what we got going. She would have to go. She would have to go. Man or woman, man or woman. I don't care who it is or what it is, bro. Look, whoever you dealing with, look at that person. Look at how they act. Look at the stuff that pay attention. Pay attention, bro. Pay attention. I'd have been hot. I would have been hot, bro. You just tried to rip me off in court.
I understand. When you get through being angry, are you gonna take him back? That's what I want to know. Because you're already not getting the 500 because you just admitted you already got it back.
That's good.
Basically, if he don't get it together, as far as the drinking and as far as the partying, I mean, he got all this energy. He called himself, he talking about he over there counseling people. He need to put some of that energy and go get some counseling money and go to school and do some counseling.
So basically what you're saying, you're here to cut a deal. You're here like say, hey, I canceled the wedding. I want you to come up with the following things. Stop drinking, stop partying, and then I'll go ahead and marry you.
That's correct.
That's what you're trying to do. You got an ultimatum going here.
Yes.
And if I can't get that, I'm going to take that 300 for the platter and go on home.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
Mr. Worthy, how much do you really love her?
I love her a lot.
I mean, marriage requires adjustment on everyone's part. Is there something you can offer her, like if I were to try to broker a deal for you?
Okay.
Is there something you're willing to put on the table that she might accept to get you guys down the aisle?
Yes, I'll stay home more.
You'll stay home more. That's very amorphous, Mr. Worthy. What does that mean?
That
Stay
means-
home more.
I mean, like when she coming from work, I allow her to take off, or I just take off early in the morning before she go to work. Just try to stay out her way. Now I just stay. If I don't have to work, I'll stay there and be with her until she go to work or until she get home.
You know, the thing about marriage is you should want to be together at some point. That marriage won't last if you will. I'll stay out of her way. When she's gone, I'm going. You know, you're supposed to be together and nurture one another and like to see one another and be smiling and touching and all
I'm trying to let her
that.
cool down.
What?
I'm trying to let her cool down. She's still angry. She's still mad.
And she's going to stay angry unless you change. And if you're not going to change, you need to let her know so she can let you go.
I'm willing to change. I'm willing to change. I'm willing to change.
All right.
If you paid more attention to her, I think in a romantic way that you used to when you were first courting her, I don't think she'd mind the occasional rotating party as long as it doesn't land in her house. She got the right to say that, though. Right. You don't want all those curmudgeons in your house drinking and carrying on. That, you know, if it's not cool and the other guys let their women let them do it, you go over there. But you're not going to bring it over your house anymore.
You're right.
Does it sound like that would work for you?
That will work, Your Honor.
Well, you know, I think I've done a good thing here.
You did.
Now, I hope your word means something, because I like you people, and I want you to be together and be married. I want you to keep the hookers off the table.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna give money for the platter, because I think you're gonna stay together and work it out. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.